Some people find it impossible to leave their partners. They are obsessed with being around them and can never think of life without them in it. They wonder why this is, but they fail to realize they are in a psychological cage. This invisible cage theory explains how people can become emotionally reliant on others. It's similar to how some parents accidentally raise their kids to never leave the nest, even when they're grown up. Think about a bird living in a cage. At first, the cage is real, with bars keeping the bird inside. The bird tries to fly out but hits the bars, learning that trying to escape hurts. Over time, the bird stops trying to get out. Eventually, you can take away the cage, but the bird will still stay, because it believes that trying to fly away will only bring pain. Some people do this emotionally to their partners or children. Both the person who creates the cage and the person who accepts it are responsible. Take the example of parents and their grown-up kids. If you want your child to stay dependent on you forever, make home life very comfortable. Give them everything they need without them having to do anything: meals, clean clothes, a warm bed, and internet access. Next, when they try to live on their own and face problems, rush in to save them. If they start a job and struggle or get into money trouble, you quickly solve their problems. This way, they see the outside world as risky, but don't learn to solve their own issues. If they learn to handle problems on their own, they'll realize they don't need you as much. It's like the bird that figures out it can fly past where the cage used to be. They'll become independent, start their own lives, and make their own decisions. This can be sad for parents who wanted to keep their children close forever. But children are also to blame if they choose comfort over independence. They might prefer the ease of being taken care of instead of facing the world's challenges. This dynamic is similar in romantic relationships. Some partners make you believe you can't manage without them, gradually convincing you that you're incapable of facing life alone. For example, think of Casey, who goes from being dependent on her parents to being reliant on her partner. At first, her partner, Alex, treats her very well, making her feel cherished and valued. But over time, Alex starts to undermine her confidence. He points out her flaws, mocks her opinions, and makes her feel unattractive and incapable. Eventually, Casey starts to believe she can't survive without Alex, trapping her in an emotional cage. However, if you're self-reliant and have healthy self-esteem, no one can cage you emotionally. Building self-esteem comes from proving to yourself that you can set and achieve goals. For example, if you promise yourself to exercise 3 times a week and you do it, or you decide to save a portion of your money each month and follow through, you build trust in yourself. Developing good habits is important because they represent consistent actions that align with your best interests. Keeping promises to yourself, no matter how small, is the foundation of self-love and self-esteem. Only then can you break free from any invisible cages others might try to put on you.